It started with a story, but not just any story, a true story about three remarkable young women who risked it all to fight for a better world. This is the making of In Plain Sight. So I'm choreographing. I got my notebook, my notes, and the real choreographer behind the magic, Andy, my little buddy. I gathered a team of the coolest creatives I know who also happen to be members of my family. My husband, John David, is co-director, videographer, and editor of the film, and my brother, Ryan, is the composer. I'm passionate about telling stories through dance, and for In Plain Sight, I knew I had to get the story just right. So after doing all the research and creating the concept for the ballet, I took to creating the storyboard. Seeing the story laid out visually was extremely helpful in creating the choreography based around each scene. Preparing for this project was quite a bit different than how I would normally work. Because of the pandemic, I had very limited time in studio with the dancers, so I had to really come in on day one with the ballet basically fully choreographed. There wasn't much time to rework steps or to work out much of the partnering stuff, which I found to be extremely challenging.
They go.
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. Location scouting for a World War II era dance film was exciting and difficult. For me, the number one priority was on the safety of the dancers. And so for a couple locations, we had to bring in the Marley floor for the point shoes. And then, of course, with budget and time constraints, we were limited on where we could shoot. But having the opportunity to shoot on location was really important to me for deepening the storytelling. But it's kind of cool to use something like this. So, like, he's there, and they're, like, kind of doing the same dance, you know, except she's the one hunting him, but he doesn't know it. Gets him. It's hard because now it's getting too cinematic. It's getting really far away from dancing. Mm-hmm. As ballet dancers, we are used to performing on stage in a theater, so choreographing for film is still very new territory for me. Although the camera does have its limitations when it comes to capturing dance, it does provide an opportunity, I feel, for deeper emotional connection between the audience and the artists. Given the powerful and really intense themes in this specific work, I was really thrilled to adapt In Plain Sight for film. A lift where she runs and like go like that'd be kind of cool. When it came to costumes, I wanted them to fit in with the World War II era, yet not be literal, especially with my officers. I didn't want to go for any sort of literal messaging. My costumer, the fabulous Chris Dunn, translated this beautifully, and we had a blast actually vintage shopping around Haight-Ashbury for the costumes. I dyed my hair for the role of Hannie Schaft because I also dance in the film, and Hannie was known as the girl with the red hair. As far as composing the score for the film, I first shared with Ryan my storyboard and a scene-by-scene breakdown of what is happening, what feeling I'm going for, and the length of that section. Fortunately, my brother knows me very well and has heard me talk about this story of the three girls for over a year, so we were able to collaborate really well, and I am super blown away by the original score he created.
Mess with them more. Yeah, I got a little carried away on scene 11, if you couldn't tell.
No, I love where it's going. I do. I like it a lot.
So
I kind of like that with both, you see the other one kind of in the background. John David and I sat down for close to 12 hours figuring out our shot list. JD's expertise when it came to the art of cinematography and capturing different emotions in each section was super beneficial. I even learned that using a Dutch angle can heighten tensions of a scene and even make for a more thrilling experience, which we use quite a lot in the officer sections of In Plain Sight. Oh my gosh, the final week before getting in the studio was insane. I was still working on choreography with my non-dancer husband, recording vocals for the opening track, and of course putting the final touches on the work.
Go ahead.
I am heading into the studio for our first day of rehearsals for In Plain Sight. I am so excited and so grateful. It's been 1 year since we've really gotten to dance together, and this is just such an exciting day. But I'd totally be lying if I said I wasn't like completely freaking out that I have 4 days. 4 days. To set a 15-minute ballet. And we're filming it as well on the 5th day. So wish me luck. Let's see how day 1 goes. Sorry, never mind. Into loop 30. Yes. Okay. Okay, too much. We made it to day 4. Oh my gosh, I have the best group of dancers. Marianne, Jazz, Chris, and Lawrence just have done amazing work and are so talented and committed to the roles and so quickly. And today is a big day because today is the run through. We're doing a full run in costume with the director of Oakland Ballet, Graham, and our ballet master, Bat. And JD is coming in with the camera. So we finally get to see what things look like through the camera. So I'm so excited. Haven't slept in a very long time, and that's okay. I'm just so excited to share this story. And then tomorrow is filming day.
getting beautified because it's filming day.
We're rolling. Action.
We only had a day and a half to shoot the whole ballet, so things were moving crazy, crazy fast. We barely shot everything in time, and so we weren't able to get much behind the scenes footage. JD and I came onto set as prepared as possible, but we're certainly in a panic with having to set up all the shots ourselves, including lighting, transporting equipment from each location, and dealing with various distractions like geese and cars. With that being said, the whole team pulled it off, and everyone kindly pitched in to help. We all got COVID tested, so it was liberating getting to dance with our masks off for the first
No
time.
movement anymore. No movement.
No movement.
Just get closer into a circle. That way when I roll around you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now that my job is over for the most part, it's John David's turn for editing, which takes hours and hours and hours and hours. It's been such a learning experience for me seeing how much time and skill go into editing a film. We first started with selecting all the shots we wanted to use and then piecing them together. Then JD started the color correcting process. That way the whole film looked cohesive in appearance. The composer Ryan then had to watch the film and add transition music. And lastly, JD does all the CGI magic of removing cars, trash cans, and once again those geese from some of those shots. Something beautiful happens when all the elements of storytelling come together. It has the potential to inspire people, to move people, to open the possibility of reflection, and maybe even to educate someone about three brave young girls brushed over in history. It's been an honor creating in plain sight, and I cannot wait for you to see it.